Hello, theater lovers and fans of Shakespeare specifically. Welcome back to my channel. If you are already subscribed and follow what I do here on the channel, which I hope you already do, you should be aware of my weekly live streams for Shakespeare fanatics and theater lovers in general. The Wheel of Shakespeare challenge we do at noon Pacific time every Saturday. Myself and other actors jump on here and we literally spin the wheel to choose scenes, to choose monologues and scenes to be randomly assigned to just jump into, no preparation allowed, to see what we can do and entertain you guys with that. And for a long time, I've been thinking about ways to spruce it up, spruce it up a little bit, and add some more excitement to it that might make people that aren't playing more interested in just watching, and the aspect of being rated by the viewers and so forth. I've talked about that, and a lot of our regular participants have told me they don't like the idea of it being a competition, and I can go with that. I can understand their concerns there, especially since it's subjective, in terms of your performance. But I thought that would be a good way to get non-participants involved. Well, I mean, non-acting participants involved. People just viewing it in the comments say whose performances they like best. But I have just recently gotten a new idea of a way that we can spruce this up and add a competitive element to it with that is not subjective. It's totally objective, so people can't complain that there's discrimination and so forth. And be a way to make it more fun, and also to solve another problem we've been having lately. There aren't a lot of 2 and 3 player scenes to go with. We've been doing them for years now, and we're kind of running out. We're kind of recycling them. We're doing the same ones too often, and I thought that maybe a way to add in the competition element would be to have to be what order you go in, when we get to the scenes, to choose them, to let the winner of a competition be the one that chooses a scene. And here's what just popped into my head, comparing some other things that theater fanatics on another platform on TikTok have done. I saw there's this TikTok filter for musical theater lovers that this girl was using for a little game of her own.
Sing a song from whatever Broadway show comes up. I'm going to stop the video if I can't think of one, but I'm a full-time big-ass theater nerd, so I think I'm going to be good at this. Chicago, come on, babe, why don't we paint
So you see,
town?
she turned it into a competition, basically competing
the
against herself, saying how long she can go on, being able to come up with something at random. And I liked that, and I realized, hey, there's also a TikTok filter for Shakespeare plays, and I decided to do the same thing. So I created TikTok videos where I was seeing how far I could go before I run out of a famous line to quote from whatever play randomly pops up, and tried to get people interested in that on TikTok. But then I realized, hey, you know what? Rather than that filter that rotates them like that, hey, that's just like what we have on our wheel. Why don't we do that here as part of our weekly Wheel of Shakespeare challenge, and have that be our lightning round? And so I've created another wheel right here. So for the lightning round, I'm thinking we will have everybody that's playing in the stream, and we spin it, and we just boom, boom, quick. Whatever comes up, the person whose turn it is, you got 5 seconds. Quote something from the play that, and if you can't think of something, and specifically because we'll keep going, the same play might come up over and over again. You have to quote something that hasn't already been said before. So there's also the memory component to it. Remember what's already been said. And let me just try this. Hear me, grave fathers. Noble tribunes, stay. We will give the devil his due. I am ashamed that women are so simple. For some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I hate the more, that it is thought abroad that he has done my office. Oh, so I got to do a new one. If music be the fruit of love, play on. So that was the second time Twelfth Night came up. I had to think of one that I hadn't already said. I'd already said the most famous line. To be or not to be, that is the question. I'll put that one on more because there's so many famous quotes from that. We can have that come up a million times before people run out. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Um, Honor is but a mere scutcheon, and so ends my catechism. My liege, I did deny no prisoners. That one keeps coming up. I'm going to run out. Let's click on this one. What's wrong? Okay, so there's where I think I just lost. Again, came up a lot, but that's so the same one came up a lot, but I like that. That's going to be part of the game. It's going to be part of the lightning round, at least. That the randomness of the game, the same thing could come up, and you got to come up with a famous line that hasn't already been said before. And one other thing I'm going to say as a rule for this is going to be like if you have it's a long soliloquy. You don't have to say the whole soliloquy, just a line from it. But once somebody has said something from it, the whole soliloquy is going to be retired, at least for that round. The idea is like you can't like Hamlet comes up and one person says to be or not to be, and then Hamlet comes up again when it's somebody else's turn. You can't say that is the question, and because you could go on with that forever. It has to be something totally different from the same play. And so, like where I got hung up about Henry the Fourth coming up for the fourth time, and I couldn't in 5 seconds come up with something I hadn't already said. So I would have been out if everybody. So okay, I'm eliminated, kind of like a spelling bee elimination, and then the last man or woman standing is the winner, and then that person will be and that person will be the one that chooses what scene we're going to do and what role they want. So I'm asking the players before they come in next Saturday to have their selection. If they win, so we're going to do the monologue round, then we're going to do the lightning round, and I think a lot more fun than just saying, "Oh, it's random," and then we go with the reverse order that we did the monologues in. That will be the order you get to choose the roles. I'll just say, the winner, that is the last person standing from the lightning round, will do their scene. They get to choose the role they play. And then in reverse order for the second to last person standing will be the one that gets the next choice of roles, etc., etc. I would like to at least play with it once on Saturday and see how it goes, and see if people would like to continue this as a way to introduce a new aspect to it. Maybe introduce more scenes, because again, if not even necessarily a Shakespeare scene, if it's something, because if we run out of 2 and 3 player scenes, if you just so come with it already, so you can, if you're the player, you can share it in the chat and so forth. The link to the script for the scene you want to do, which, you know, if you win, will be the one that we're going to do. Hoping that this new feature will make the Wheel of Shakespeare challenge even more interesting and more fun in the future. So look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. Take care now. Bye, everybody.